I'm down here in my hometown of Midland, Michigan here, and last night there was an alert that there is an imminent dam failure miles north of us up in Edenville, and Edenville is where the Tittabawassee flows down to Sanford Lake. There's another little dam, and then Tittabawassee River continues down to us here at the Tridge. So the river is well above flood stage, so I'm going to take a walk down there and see how high the water is. And from here I can already see it's in the parking lot, so let's go check it out. And anyway, you can see here the water is up to the street and into the parking lot. On the other side is the Tittabawassee River. So straight ahead there is Farmer's Market, where I normally park, and right behind that is the Tridge. So I was just there the other day. Told you about, yeah, last night we had all these alerts that there was imminent dam failure in Edenville, and they evacuated everybody around the lakes, Wixom Lake and Sanford Lake, and hey everybody, so I'm down here in my on my main street here in Midland, Michigan. That would see how much higher the water flooded from, of course, the famous 500-year flood. So we're gonna walk down there now and see what we can see, okay? Fox News is here interviewing one of our emergency workers. I feel bad though for all the folks that might have lost their homes, and hopefully they're okay though. They didn't report any fatalities or missing people, so that's a really good thing, and I hope everybody will be okay. So there's lots of news people here today, of course, and they're doing interviews, but I snuck past them trying to get some cool footage. So this is the parking lot section at the bottom of Rod Street. It's a little south of the Tridge. The Tridge is right there. Of course, I already pointed out the Farmer's Market. That was underwater, except for the very top, which looked like a turquoise ring from the air. It was pretty amazing. So evidently the water's reached all the way up to these buildings here. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a picnic bench in the bushes. I'll say it's still a couple of feet deep here, and of course the Tittabawassee beyond those little red pylons there. Beyond there, there's a row of trees. That would be the bank down to the river, which is, of course. And if you look through here, you can see where the water was all the way up into the basement of the senior citizen home complex. Wow. I think what I'll do now is head a little more south down to Founder's Garden, and we should be able to get some pretty good footage of the actual river. Problem here is you can't really see too much unless you go on top of one of the buildings. But I live a couple miles to the east of here, so that's why, again, I said we were in an area that was safe from evacuation. So I'm south of Main Street, Midland, and the Tridge. So Tidbawasee flows through here normally, and you can see it's like way over there, all flooded, and that's Dow. It's dropped considerably. It doesn't look like the water got up that high here. There's no mud in the grass here, but I think it's because the water flowed to the west. Drive around. I'm gonna go a little bit north and see if I can get the Emerson Park Bridge. And this is the bridge over to Emerson Park. You can see the news cruiser here, ABC. Of course, there's Emerson. You can see Emerson Park. No park today. Anyway, the road's closed, so we're going to have to go this way because the road ahead is probably, I've seen a lot of debris, but the water is receded, which is good. They said it'd probably take about a week for the river levels to return to normal, but of course that's only if we don't have more torrential rain. But anyway, thank God folks are safe. I don't know what the damages are yet, but I'm sure there's plenty along the riverfront and the lakefronts. So with that said, we can just send out our prayers for these folks and hope they get through it. And of course, City of Midland did an amazing job of getting us, the folks evacuated in plenty of time and giving them a place to go and food. And so thank God for that. So this is about a week after the flood here in Midland, and I'm just giving you a before and after. So right where that pickup truck is where the guys came in on the raft. A lot of silt and sand. Still a big puddle, but the river is down to its pretty much its normal stage now. A little bit of a cleanup. As you know, this was all underwater. Hope everybody's okay and they're starting to rebuild, and hope all we can do, again, as I said, is pray and stick together. That's what we're good at. So thanks for joining me. I am Mr. Shields, and that's Mr. Shields to you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye.